Hi, I'm Felini and I want to share a dating story from today. The date was very short. Oh well, what was that, gross? Whatever. It was very short. Yeah, it's like something that never happened to me like this before, and I went on many dates, but I want to share it with you. So, the day went for 3 minutes maybe. I don't know. I said hi, and we talked about getting coffee. I said I couldn't get coffee because I was gonna participate in a study about sleep where I'm forbidden to consume coffee. And I don't know, I was like doing different suggestions where she could get her coffee. And then, then suddenly she said something like, I think I'll just go home now. And she just went home. She just walked away and was like, okay. Yeah, so maybe the universe is telling me that I should shower with shampoo again. Maybe that's it. Yeah, I don't know. So obviously it was not a nice feeling. It was like a short negative experience, but I did the best out of it. I went running afterwards and did my daily pull-ups. But I want to talk about this phenomena of how I first thought, what's wrong with me, right? I don't know, am I ugly, or did I give her the ick somehow? So it's very human to always search at, look for mistakes first in yourself, and to a certain degree, it's okay and good to be open for feedback, right? That's how we learn, that's how we improve our social skills. And if I were to have this experience 10 times in a row, then sure, I think then the probability would be high that there is something wrong with me that makes, that explains that weird experience of this short date. Yeah, but we have to zoom out and look at our past and all the good, because I had a lot of good dates, a lot of nice experiences with women. So yeah, it's okay and only human to feel maybe feel down after like a bad dating experience. Makes sense, but you can cool off and zoom out and think about, hey, actually I had a lot of good like experiences, right? So, and it's weird how if something bad happens, it's like, oh, what's wrong with me? But if something good happens, where obviously there are people that do like you, right? And then we don't think about that proof that people like us, and we are not like, so if someone doesn't like me, it's because of me, and if someone likes me, it's not because of me. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, I didn't explain that very well, whatever. So yeah, I want to tell you, people out there, you're not alone, right? If you're struggling with dating, or if you have like had a bad experience, it's okay, it happens. I want to motivate you to don't be harsh on yourself, and keep going. You're only one no away, or one maybe bad date or failure away from getting to know the person you were looking for your whole life. Maybe a great friendship, maybe a husband or a wife, or maybe, I don't know, a girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever you're looking for. Okay, so keep going, and and do not make your self-worth dependent on other people, because it's impossible that everyone will like you. It's impossible. So do not strive for that. You would waste your time, and it just doesn't work. There will always be people that will like you, and there will always be people that don't like you, right? So you should try to not base your self-worth on the opinions of others or on other people, you know? And it's very easy to say that, and not so easy to really live by that, you know, to really manifest that behavior. But yeah, and it's funny how the brain forgets all this good data, good evidence that all this nice experience and good experiences you had. Because a few days ago I did meet someone. I was just walking around after doing my pull-ups and my daily run, and yeah, I don't know, I talked with a woman, and we were chatting for a bit, and yeah, then we said we can hang out again and exchange numbers, and then we did hang out again, and it was a nice experience. So yeah, like, it's just fascinating to me, you know, speaking in general, how yes, you know, for some people will be super into you, super attracted to you, will really value you and your opinion and think very highly of you, and other people will think that you are an idiot, will you know, you will be invisible to them, or they will kind of hate you, but not really hate you, because I mean, you know, that's why I tell people, don't take a rejection personally, because they don't know your personality. Yeah, especially if you did shoot your shot and you didn't even talk for a minute and get rejected. Like, it's not personal. They don't fucking know you, right? But well, now I want to talk about an ethic aspect here. So she probably saw me and thought to herself, I don't like this guy, he's unattractive to me, or something I said gave her the ick, and she was like, I'm out of here. But what I want to talk about now is like, how should you behave? Or I can tell you how do I behave if I get to know someone that is like, where after I instantly, or after a few seconds, I'm like, probably, or like almost 100% I'm sure I'm not interested in this person romantically. What do I do? Well, human decency. Most of the times when I go on a date, I just I go for a walk, and I do like walks. They are free, they cost no money, right? They are good for my mental health, good for my body, good for longevity. Plus, I get the bonus, I'm not alone. I get to know a person, a human. And I think that getting to know humans is intrinsically good and aesthetic. Every human is unique. And yeah, I like that. You can learn stuff from other people. And I do like that, you know. And if I'm not attracted to someone, or I don't think that person is suitable for a relationship or whatever I'm looking for, I still go for a walk with them for 1 hour or something like that. Like, at least half an hour. Yeah, sometimes even more time passes, maybe 2 hours, right? And then yeah, maybe I could like them as a friend, maybe not. Maybe after getting to know them better, suddenly you do start to feel some attraction. That can change, but you know, in some cases it doesn't. Most cases maybe it doesn't, whatever. And it was still a nice experience, you know, going for a walk with them. And then after the date, at the end of it, you just say, hey, it was nice hanging out with you, and I wish you the best. Good luck. Bye. You know, that's legit. That's what I do, and I recommend you guys doing it, because I think you should have some basic human empathy and decency. I'm lucky enough. I have the privilege that I went on many dates and I have a lot of positive referral experience, right? So this encounter today, it doesn't crush me, right? It's not pleasant really, but it doesn't crush me. But imagine like someone who is struggling right now, really struggling with dating, who's struggling really hard with has maybe mental issues, or you know, I don't know, has problems, severe problems with self-esteem. Let's say it's a person that has problems getting to know people, or even going on dates. That person is only reliant on maybe online dating apps, and then there's one date, and maybe that person gets like one match per month, and that person is so excited, oh yeah, I had a date, and then that happens, that after 3 minutes the other person is like, I'm gonna go home. Like, what do you think will happen? Like, the most probable scenario is that that person will really take a hit, and it will be venom for that person's self-worth and soul. And yeah, I think that's ethically speaking, you know, attraction is not a choice, but it is a choice to treat people with some respect, you know. And yeah, it's totally legit to not be interested, and after, you know, you can like end the date very soon, but I don't know, at least like walk with them for 30 minutes and then say, hey, I'm sorry, but I need to go now, and I don't think we are really vibing. I'm looking for something else, but good luck. You know, you can end the date on a positive note like that. And you know, your behavior, my behavior, it has serious consequences. In the worst case, you know, this bad experience could encourage that person to give up, right? It could make it harder for that person to get rid of a mental illness, to just, yeah, it makes life harder for the person, and it's unnecessary. The worst manifestation might be that person might even try to attempt to kill herself. You know, that's maybe the most dramatic, horrific scenario. I don't know, but yeah. So I just think that human decency is super important, right? But I mean, me telling this won't change much, probably. I don't know. I just hope that I wish more people would like think of that, right? That their actions do have consequences for others as well. Yeah, but I'm thinking about like getting rid of all of my dating apps anyways, because it's kind of disgusting that those dating apps, you know, that the idea behind is the business plan is to make profit out of the incapacity of people to connect to each other, right? People, like human beings, we've got in our nature, we are capable to you know, go up to someone and say hi and be social. We can do this, right? It's natural. But nowadays it's like more and more people aren't able to do that. It's like their social skills, I don't know, they really decline. People are, I don't know, they spend way too much on their phone and alone, and some of them are desperate, some of them are struggling, well, a lot of them. And yeah, online dating and apps present themselves as a solution for that problem, but it doesn't really help, because most people I know aren't really happy. They do not have a good time on with online dating, like men and women and all kind of people. They do not really enjoy online dating. So maybe, and I had phases in my life where I didn't use it. So, and I had some success without it, right? I did get to know people. I went on dates without online dating. So maybe I should delete them again and just share my experience of going on dates, maybe sometimes having success, maybe sometimes getting rejected. Maybe, yeah, that would be interesting to you, and I'd like to motivate you to sometimes in your life, I don't know, in the club or in the street or wherever you are, maybe just in a park. If you see someone interesting at first sight for you, go there and say hi and strike up a conversation, or just give them a respectful compliment and see what happens, you know? So yeah, thank you for watching, and yeah, let me know if you would be interested in, well, maybe I'll do it anyways, in some sort of, you know, me like sharing my experiences with the dating and stuff and giving my take on it. Well, thank you for watching, and I guess maybe see you soon, and do your daily pull-ups and eat your daily lentils. Bye.